The ongoing dialogues among NATO allies regarding the provision of deterrence guarantees to Ukraine against the threat posed by Russia reveal a trend toward the construction of a multilayered air and missile defense shield, similar to Israel's Iron Dome, which I refer to here as the Eurodome. The Euro-American think tank I coordinate, Stratematica, is highly interested in this prospective system for two reasons. A. It aligns with the evolution of warfare and the kind of deterrence capable of preventing it, robotization that minimizes the exposure of human soldiers to risk, superiority of aerospace spear/shield systems over terrestrial and naval shields or slings, and the projection of defense systems into orbit, and beyond. B. It requires hyper-technologies grounded in continuous innovation capabilities, with a high potential for expansive spillover effects on the civilian economy. This second point can be linked to Mario Draghi's recent emphasis on the idea that either the EU makes a leap toward overall technological superiority, or it will lose geopolitical relevance, with negative geoeconomic and financial consequences. The United States has long built an aerospace defense system capable of intercepting threats at short and medium range, as well as neutralizing enemy missiles during their launch phase through immediate orbital detection systems, all supported by a strong focus on both localized and global air superiority. However, it must continuously innovate this system to counter competitive adversarial advancements, such as hypersonic missiles with elusive self-guidance capabilities, both ballistic and cruise. The U.S. is pursuing this through research into directed energy weapons, new space vehicles, various robotic solutions to shorten reaction times, and even the creation of a lunar base. Moreover, within this Golden Dome system, the defensive shield is integrated with offensive capabilities. However, China possesses nearly equivalent capacities and can respond competitively to every U.S. innovation, especially considering that Russia retains residual but significant technological capabilities in a few key sectors. Washington aims to detach Russia from China, yet the scenario remains uncertain, to the point of a paradox in which Russia, through diplomatic skill, might succeed in distancing the U.S. from its European allies. Despite its status as a superpower, America is relatively small on the global stage. If acting alone, it needs Europe to increase the critical mass of innovation. A potential Eurodome will initially need to acquire U.S. technology, as it currently lacks the necessary capabilities. However, over time it could generate shareable innovations, leading to a mutually contributive model. Furthermore, both Eurodome and Golden Dome could support the development of an Asia Dome, an integrated defense and deterrence system within a global alliance of democracies, conceived as an expanded G7 with the ambition to grow through new inclusions. This system would also play a key role in extending influence across the global south. Such rearmament, aimed at deterrence and strategic superiority, holds enormous potential for innovation spillovers into the civilian economy, stimulating growth over a 15-year horizon. This scenario requires deeper exploration through the development of a political culture that evolves from idealistic pacifism to a more realistic approach, and through a technological drive that positions innovation as a central engine of economic progress.